Hi, I'm going to step you through once again how to get the information that you need for working an inventory turnover problem. So we need cost of goods sold divided by inventory, and we're going to get that in Google Finance. So I'm going to start off here in Google, and I just type in Google Finance, and brings me to here. We follow that on to here, and this market summary, but we need to look at individual companies. So we can, if you know the symbol, I'm looking at Dollar General, if you know the symbol, you can type that directly, and that will lead you there. Or if you didn't know the symbol, usually you can just type in the name of the company. You may only have one choice, or you may have to choose from several, and that will take you to the company of interest. Now, in the formula, the inventory number is total inventory, and so we have to compare that with an annual cost of sales. So we'll make sure we do that when we get over to the financials. But first, we've got a summary page here which shows like the last day's financial performance, stock price performance, related companies down here, which we'll come to later, and a brief description of what your company of interest, what their business is and who their market is. So this could become useful when we go to writing our report. But first, let's find the information we need to make the calculations. We have to start off with annual data, and in the income statement, we find cost of revenue. That's the same as the cost of goods sold. That's $15,203.96. That's in millions of dollars. Now, if you were looking at a non-U.S. company, such as Sony Corporation, then you might have different currency here. So, for instance, Sony would have JPY, which stands for Japanese yen. So make sure that you verify the quantities, millions, and the currency here. So we've got 15,203.96. That's the numerator in our equation. Then we go to the balance sheet. We're still in annual data. And we go down to inventory, which is along this line right here. And we find the inventory is 3,258.78. That's our denominator. So we take 15,203.96 and divide by 3,258.78. And that will lead to our inventory turns. If we're going to compare, and quite often our comparables are located back here at the summary page. So, for instance, I'm going to compare with Dollar Tree, and I go to the summary page, and here's Dollar Tree right here. And that's going to take me straight over to Dollar Tree's financial page without having to type in the name. And so I click on their financials. Do the same thing. I make sure we click the annual data. I read off their cost of revenue, which is here, $14,324.50 millions of US dollars. And then I go to the balance sheet to look for their inventory, which is my denominator, 2865.80. And I divide my numerator by the denominator, and I'm there at inventory turns. Hope this helps.